Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to the Players Vibe. This is Gambit 7 taking it over Modern Warfare 2. During this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3, some of the updates they have, and much of the information concerning the multiplayer portion of the game. As far as the Modern Warfare 2 footage you'll be seeing here, I'll be doing some quick scopes. It's something I'm very new at, and I'd like to give it a try for once. And I've spent about 10th prestigious not doing any of that, so the whole quick scoping aspect gives me something interesting to do. This also gives me a chance to illustrate some of the problems of Modern Warfare as well as some of the things that they may be fixing for the next game. Now, most of my information will come from 402's Twitter account, so this is all information directly from Infinity Ward themselves.
Defend the objective.
So to kick things off, I'm going to show a tweet from 402's Twitter. And as you can see, they're already making clear indications that they're trying to make changes that will better suit the gameplay of Call of Duty overall. So at this point, we could easily say goodbye to Commando, One Man Army, NoobTube, or rather a combination of NoobTube with One Man Army, as they've already stated that grenade launchers play a major role in Modern Warfare. But as far as the news goes, they're making sure that you cannot exploit explosions in the same manner Modern Warfare 2 allows you to. So if you take a look around and do your research, you'll easily find that Modern Warfare 3 is currently being built under the inspiration of Call of Duty 4. So in other words, the overall focus of the game is gunplay, and much of the overall supplements that come from overpowered kill streaks have been toned down to the point where even UAVs will have to be dropped and pointed at the direction, much like the airstrike in this game. So that just about means that a single UAV will not be covering the whole map. Instead, you'll have to select areas in which you think the enemy will make their move. Now, as you've noticed, there's been a lot of people in this particular game that are using the riot shield. And that's because a lot of them, or pretty much all of them, are using it with the exception of maybe one person. So basically in this game we have a group of 5 people using riot shields and maybe one person with a submachine gun exploiting that opportunity.
Good job, team. Get ready.
That's right, so if you pay attention, you'll notice that all 5, if not 6 of them, have been in this room this entire round. Which is something we probably won't expect from Modern Warfare 3 considering how much they are taking out. And I could easily say with confidence that the riot shield may not make a return, mainly because they are focusing on fast-paced shooting style multiplayer gameplay in a way that reflects the style that they originally went with as far as Call of Duty 4 goes. So all of the core elements that made Call of Duty 4 great are some of the things that they'll be making use of in this upcoming title. Yes, I know I couldn't get that shot, but forget it. Alright, so let's get back on track. Now, as far as quick scoping goes or anything like that, the current build of Modern Warfare 3 still has quick scoping enabled for their snipers, but we're not sure what kind of modifications or changes they'll be doing in the next few months. But as far as everything else, weapon damage and things like that, they've increased the weapon damage to match the damage count to the point where it's almost like you have stopping power on every weapon in the game. And that's because they are taking out stopping power for Modern Warfare 3. So you could pull off stunts like pretty much this.
Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
One other note I'd like to make is that they have officially taken out the nuke for Modern Warfare 3, so pretty much of the things that encourage people to do boosting or camp have been removed, at least as far as the gameplay mechanics go. There has been demand for a slight increase in the muzzle climb of the game, what most people would call recoil, so we may see an increasing skill gap for the next game, which makes it good for competition. And it's a good thing that they're focusing much more on the shooting mechanics this time around. That way, much of the responsibility lies on the player rather than the luck of the draw, if you know what I mean. Modern Warfare is one of those games that are known for random things happening to you. In some ways, it is worse than Halo. But let's not get into that and just stick with Modern Warfare for now. There is, however, one thing I'd like to note. There has been a lot of demand by the community to return recycling killstreaks, so if so happens that Infinity Ward places it in the next game and nobody likes it, you got only yourselves to blame, because that's pretty much what happened with Modern Warfare 2. Everyone wanted to run infinitely and lunge farther with their knives, and look what happened. Not to say that Activision or Infinity Ward had no part to play in the major mistakes that made up the game, but it's just something to take note of. So I just like to say that the fans should be careful what they wish for, because when it finally comes to play, it may not work just the way you want it. But one thing's for sure, when it comes down to making it like Call of Duty 4, it's almost guaranteed that Modern Warfare 3 will be a much better game than Modern Warfare 2. We'll just have to hope that Modern Warfare 3 will hit the spot when it comes down to multiplayer and make it a fair and excellent experience for all of us. And for those of you who don't already know, they're still in the works as far as making a gargantuous list of weapons that players are going to be able to use for the game. So don't expect a weapon list to be out anytime soon, and most especially not until probably around the fall season. So as far as June, July goes, this is probably as much information we could all get concerning the multiplayer aspect for Modern Warfare 3. That about wraps it up for me today. So I'd like to hope that you all will just sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the show, maybe even like and subscribe to the video for sure. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Once again, this is Gambit VII, and as always, stay sharp.